Hey guys, and welcome back to another Top 10. Today I'll be ranking the top 10 anime almost guaranteed to break your heart at one point or another. A quick disclaimer, I try not to put any spoilers in my video, so if the descriptions sound vague, that's because it's meant to be. Also, these animes are one I have personally watched, and it is possible there are better candidates out there that I have not included. This list ranks these animes on how much emotional impact they had on me, and this is no way a list to rank the best sad anime. Now that all that is clear, let's begin the top 10. At number 10, we have Erased, also known as Boku Dake ga Inai Machi. This anime is produced by A1 Pictures, and the story follows Satoru Fujinuma as a young man who somehow possesses an ability known as Revival, which sends him back in time moments before a life-threatening incident, enabling him to prevent it from happening again. When his mother is murdered in his own home, Satoru's ability suddenly sends him back 18 years into the past. Now an elementary schooler again, he has the opportunity to not only save his mother, but also prevent a kidnapping incident that took the lives of 3 of his childhood friends. Erased came out in 2016, and Netflix has also made a live-action adaptation, if that is more your cup of tea. At number 9, we have Death Parade, which is an original anime made by Madhouse Studios that ran for 12 episodes. In Death Parade, whenever someone dies, they are sent to bars run by bartenders serving as judges inside a tower in the afterlife. There, the dead must participate in random games with their souls on the line, the result of which reveal the secrets that led them to this situation and what their fate will be afterwards, with the arbitrators judging if their souls will either be sent for reincarnation or banished into the void. The series follows Dekim, the lone bartender of the bar where people who died at the same time are sent to, known as Quinn Dekim Bar, whose role in judging these souls changes when he meets a curious black-haired woman. Death Parade questions right versus wrong nearly every episode, forcing the viewer to get more personally attached to the characters. At number 8, we have Angel Beats. Angel Beats has 13 episodes and is produced by PA Works. Angel Beats is set in the environment of a high school in the afterlife, a place before death where people who have experienced trauma or hardship in life and must overcome them before being reincarnated. The story follows Yuzuru, a boy with amnesia. He meets Yuri, a girl who invites him to join the Afterlife Battlefront, an organization she founded and leads, which rebels against an unseen god for their unfair circumstances in life. Their enemy is Angel, the student council president of the high school, who has supernatural powers and is believed to be God's associate. Though, in the beginning, the show takes a comedic stand, it quickly turns around with questions of morality and the purpose of life. With a crushing but satisfying ending, Angel Beats secures its place as number 8.
俺考えたことないな。
なら考えて。
将来のことは未定だけど、とりあえず今は玉虫。
Number 7, we have The Pet Girl of Sakura. It is produced by JC Staff and was released in 2012 with 24 episodes. The story revolves around high school life of the residents of the Sakura Dormitory, a dorm of the high school affiliated with Suomeha University of the Arts, which hosts the strangest, most troublemaking students. After being kicked out of the normal dorm for keeping a stray cat, Sorata Kanada moves into Sakura Dormitory. As he starts to get used to his life in the dorm, Mashiro Shina, a world-famous artist who cannot even take care of her daily life, moves in. Sorata is forced to become Mashiro's caretaker. The story is about their daily lives as well as mental growth of each character. At number 6, we have My Team romantic comedy Snafu. At the time of recording, the final season of the show is currently being released. It currently has 26 episodes available, and season 3 is to have another 12. In My Team romantic comedy Snafu, we follow Hachiman Hikigaya, who is an apathetic high school student with narcissistic tendencies. He believes that joyful youth is nothing but a lie. Hachiman's teacher forces him to join the Volunteer Service Club, a club that helps any student who seeks their support in achieving their goals, with the only other club member being the beautiful ice queen Yukino Yukinoshita. Hachiman finds himself on the front line of other people's problem, a place he never dreamed he would be. This show takes on the themes of the difficulty of happiness and what it means to be happy as a high school student.
Violet, listen. You have to live and be free. I mean it. I love you.
At number 5, we have the award-winning Violet Evergarden. Produced by Kyoto Animation, Violet Evergarden is a coming-of-age story that is told to us via 13 episodes and 2 films. The second film, however, has been delayed due to COVID. The story revolves around auto memory dolls, writers who are available for hire that write letters and novels for those unable to do so themselves. The story follows Violet Evergarden, the main character, who is on a journey to reintegrate back into society after the war is over. In Season 1, we follow Violet as she tries to find a new life purpose when the only person she knew, her major in the army, Gilbert, told her, "I love you," and she is unable to comprehend those words. The story starts slow but gives a heartbreaking ending with Violet finally realizing the meaning of those words she holds on to so dear to her heart. The series focuses on moving on and the importance of love and emotions. And at 4th place on this list goes to an anime movie called A Silent Voice. Another award-winning entry on this list, produced by Kyoto Animation. A Silent Voice has a runtime of 130 minutes and is a story about a boy named Shoya Ishida, who intends to commit suicide at the beginning of the movie but changes his mind at the last minute. He remembers his days in elementary and everything that led up to his choice. A new student named Shoko Nishimiya, who is deaf, transfers to their class. She tries to integrate with the class and lives a normal life, but ends up annoying Shoyo and his friends, so they start to bully her. When word of bullying reaches the principal, Shoyo is singled out as the culprit. The class then starts to subject him to the same treatment he gave Shoko. Shoyo blames Shoko, and the two get into a physical fight. Now in high school, Shoyo is antisocial and distant, and he attends a local sign language school where, to his surprise, he meets Shoko. Shoyo then sets out on a journey of heartbreak and pain as he tries to atone for his actions in elementary. The movie takes a strong stance against bullying and makes the viewer question their actions towards others. In 3rd place, we have Anohana, the flower we saw that one day. An 11-episode anime produced by A1 Pictures, the story follows a group of 6 childhood friends that drift apart after one of them, Meiko, or Menma, dies in an accident. 5 years after the incident, the leader of the group, Jinta, becomes antisocial and starts to fail at school. One summer day, a ghost of an older-looking Menma appears to him, asking to have a wish granted. But since Menma does not remember what her wish is, Jinta gathers his estranged friends together once again, believing that they are the key to fulfilling the wish. All of the group joins him, however things go complicated when his friends accuse him of not being able to get over Menma's death. The group struggles as they grow from trying to help Menma move on and help each other move on as well. And in second place, we have the film by Makoto Shinkai, the director of the critically acclaimed Your Name. 5 centimeters per second was released in 2007 and is told in 3 parts. Cherry Blossom is the first act of the movie, follows Takaki Tono, a grade schooler who befriends Akari Shinohara when she transfers to his elementary school in Tokyo. They grow closer to each other, and when Akari transfers to another prefecture after graduation, they keep in touch with letters but slowly drift apart until one day, Takaki goes to visit Akari. They share their first kiss and confess their love for each other. In Act 2, the pair are further apart and are both seniors in high school. There, Takaki is now communicating with Akari through emails, but the pair drift further apart. In Act 3, Takaki now lives and works in Tokyo, and Akari is going to marry another man. Unable to cope with his feelings for Akari, Takaki quits his job and is depressed. The film uses powerful music pieces to explain the emotions of the characters and has strong themes of growing up and moving on. And in number 1, the anime I can almost guarantee will break your heart, we have Your Lie in April. We follow a piano prodigy, Kosei Arima, as he dominates music competitions and becomes famous among child musicians. When his mother Saki dies suddenly, he has a mental breakdown while performing a piano recital. This results in him no longer being able to hear the sound of his own piano. 2 years later, Kosei has not touched the piano and views the world in a monochrome tone. He decides to live out his life with his good friends Tsubaki and Watari, until one day a girl changes everything. Kaori, an audacious, free-spirited 14-year-old violinist whose playing style reflects her personality. She helps Kosei return to the music world and shows him that music should be an expression of your personality, unlike the copy and paste style Kosei was used to. As she continues to uplift him, he quickly realizes that he loves her, although she already likes Watari, his best friend. Your Lie in April is an orchestra with ups and downs, and once you learn about the lie in April, I'm sure that you will be overcome by the explosion of emotions that will guarantee you shed a tear. Well, what did you guys think of the list? I can tell you, my heart was in the throat with just remembering these animes, so make sure you have a tissue around just in case. If you enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe for more awesome top 10s. Thank you guys for watching, and I have been High on Anime.